The fallen leaves tells a story. Of one who ventured into a souls-like realm for the mating time. Far from home, across the fog and the lands between. In their path stood adversaries of unmatched adversity, the most formidable foes they have ever encountered. Despite carnage deaths embraced myriad times, never once did they yield to his grasp. Ere long, we shall seize back our rightful domain, vanquishing every demigod that dares bar our way. Their might was high and summerable, yet my resilience stood firm, driving me ever forward. A war, one that I commenced, leaving none remaining in its wake. A war seemingly lost from its onset. Hope remained an elusive specter, nowhere to be found. Rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to you now. The lands between await for your grace. Stand and fall in the face of adversaries, yet will not to surrender. Dread stands as a weakness to surpass on the path to seizing one's destiny. You shall never surrender. You shall never embrace death. You might be the one whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and tell the story on how you became the Elden Lord. Sublime, a word I adore using to describe beauty surpassing any experience I've encountered. A piece of art, whether it's a game, a movie, or an artwork, becomes truly sublime only in rare instances. Among the few games I've played in my life, there are those that invoke the sensation, an overwhelming feeling of excellence and grandeur. I never expected for a Souls-like game to reach that high on my list, achieving a level of beauty akin to very few games. Elden Ring resembles a masterpiece, an artistic movement that pioneered many mechanics and design choices that will prevail in future games to come. Every turn and path within it feels meticulously crafted, imbued with passion and artistry. The enigmatic lands between, teem with life, compelling one to unearth its secrets, gather all the weapons, and unravel its lore. Elden Ring was an experience, not just as my first Souls-like game, but an amalgamation of art at its peak. As an artist myself, I couldn't play this game for even 10 minutes without being drawn in by the imaginative enemy concepts, breathtaking scenery, or the wording of every dialogue. Elden Ring has so much more to it, something that I've been trying to compile so I can tell you how it felt to finally play my first Souls-like. But first of all, why did I choose Elden Ring? I had numerous choices for my first Souls-like game, from Dark Souls to Sekiro and even Lies of P. But Elden Ring held something truly special. The reason, in truth, it's quite simple. My dad. Gaming has always been the bond between us, from the days of PlayStation 1 to the Xbox 360 era. We shared countless fond memories, staying up late on the weekends, engrossed in Call of Duty matches, just having a blast. Gaming was our thing, a simple yet strong connection. As life went on, obligations like getting a degree and work took precedence. My dad moved far away and gradually our gaming bond faded. We still kept in touch, discussing work, studies, movies, and even shows, but gaming seemed to disappear, as if it had never been a part of our lives. I assume maybe he didn't enjoy it as much anymore, as sad as that was. However, when Elden Ring released and my dad discovered that George R.R. Martin's involvement, his passion for gaming reignited. It was heartwarming to witness his enthusiasm as he spoke for hours about Elden Ring, its beauty, the challenging bosses, and his adventures in the lands between. He tried not to spoil the game for me, but I didn't mind. Seeing his eyes light up with joy while sharing his stories about striving to become the Elden Lord was priceless. At the moment, I understood that this game was extraordinary. One I had to experience myself. His fervor, his passion. Finally, after completing it, I comprehended why he was so captivated by this game. Despite being his first Souls-like game, a dedicated Xbox 360 Call of Duty player like him taking on a From Software game was surprising. But now I truly understand why. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Dude, this shit is so beautiful, actually. Damn. Going to this game, I barely knew anything about Souls-like games. I knew about its outrageous difficulty and the process of dying over and over and over again until you finally master the boss movement so you can overcome the challenge. Funny thing is, I'm all about tough games. I spent almost a year speedrunning the Evil Within on Nightmare and Akuma difficult levels. I actually enjoyed the whole die and learn master cycle, you know? Getting that rush from beating something that felt impossible at first. Not sure why I never gave Souls-like a shot before, but hey, better late than never, right? Oh, there's someone in the middle of nowhere, which means it's a fucking boss fight! Hell yeah! Bring it on! You little... oh shit. I don't...
Don't bring that much. You bring too much.
As I venture into the game for the very first time, a simple menu greeted me, accompanied by an epic theme playing in the background. Our orchestra set the tone for the adventure ahead, and the grandeur of the music left me pondering what awaited me in this really simple, straightforward menu. I knew that I was about to play something really unique, so not seeing anything at first actually got me much more excited. So I pressed new game and the game launched you straight into character customization, a feature I typically dislike in games. However, over time I grew to appreciate it. When done right, crafting your character can significantly enhance immersion in the game's story. It enables you to feel more integral to the narrative, as your actions directly impact the world you inhabited. Whether as the Tarnish, the hero, or perhaps even the villain, your choices carry substantial weight, shaping the story as you play. My character is Set. I choose Samurai because I love katanas. They are actually my favorite weapon, and there was not another reason for my choice. It was just pure aesthetic.
Actually, oh wait. We're gonna do this in the right way. Hold that. Wait. Okay, wait. Go. Did I do this? Motherfucker! Let's go!
Maybe that was a reason after all. After this brilliant intro showcasing peak voice acting and storytelling, the game begins. However, what I truly want to discuss is one aspect of this intro that I adored during my second playthrough. The first time you watch it, you're essentially clueless about what is happening from start to finish, yet it managed to captivate your attention. However, upon completing the game and revisiting this intro, it becomes truly brilliant. Having gained an understanding of the characters and the lore, experiencing it again feels refreshing and new. Despite being the second playthrough, it's a remarkably clever concept for an intro, one that I deeply appreciated. The game begins, and now you're immediately encouraged to explore, a remarkably intuitive game design that stands out in my gaming experience. While there's a later tutorial section focusing on combat, initially, the game lets you learn the mechanics on your own. You start inside a church, where you can get a hand off the controls and set up your gear before moving forward. What I love about this approach is how it allows you to play through and grasp the essentials by simply exploring on your own. There's no forced progression or constant pop-up screens interrupting your journey initially. Later on, there's an optional tutorial that introduces core mechanics through the simple pop-up screens, yet it's done in a way that doesn't disrupt the flow. Once that's done, you're pretty much on your own. You collect tons of items, incantations, weapons, and more, with brief explanations popping up about simple stuff. The rest? It's up to you to figure out. You've got to discover and understand what each item does, interpret the blue and the red stats at the bottom, and distinguish between attributes like dexterity and strength. They are all there in the game, waiting for the player to uncover. This approach impressed me, especially considering the sheer scale of the game. There's a lot to unpack, yet it doesn't overload or overwhelm the player. Tutorial done, and I almost died to the boss.
Come, bitch! Oh my god, that was awful, actually. Oh my god, okay. I like that. Wait! Okay, no worries, I'm fine. Jumping attack! Oh wow, it worked.
Now it's time to... Oh my god, this is so beautiful.
Holy fuck. Dude, that's pretty as shit.
Throughout your playthrough, no matter which path you take, you are met with mesmerizing views. The expansive forest teems with life and possesses a magical aura. The game offers stunning color variations from the fiery reds of Khalid to the radiant golden yellows of the capital. There are countless moments where you find yourself admiring every corner, every room you stumble upon. The game's sublime beauty was a primary reason why creating my video took so long. I was always discovering new angles and places to appreciate the views, taking moments to marvel at their creation. What astounds me to this day is how everything ties into the lore. This is where George Martin's world building shines. It's astonishing that even a seemingly simple amulet holds profound lore significance, or an incantation bears a sorrowful and intricate backstory. Upon completing the game, I delve into Elden Ring's lore on YouTube with a friend. The wealth of information revealed aspects that urged me to return and delve deeper, uncovering the true meaning behind weapons I wielded or quests I missed during my blind first playthrough. Now, I'm engaged in a replay, aiming to uncover every single detail and achieve 100% completion to fully experience the depth this game has to offer. Traversing the lens between felt akin to stepping into a painting, evoking strong parallels to the Romanticist movement. Works such as Wandering Above the Sea of Fog by Caspar David Friedrich, or The Titan's Goblet by Thomas Cole seem to have inspired the world design significantly. The Romantic art movement was characterized by its focus on emotion, the sublime, and the concept of a higher nature. The beauty portrayed in these paintings resonates with the experience of exploring Elden Ring. The idea of individualism prevalent in romantic arts finds reflection in the heroism that emerges within us. The tarnish, much like the figure in Friedrich's Wandering Above the Sea of Fog, it captures a sense of awe and the vastness of the world, invoking a feeling of insignificance in the face of immense surroundings. We can draw parallels between this art piece and our journey as Tarnished in Elden Ring, confronting the sublime and our insignificance in this expansive world where a hero emerges. Moreover, the romantic fascination with the concept of supernature, portraying nature beyond its ordinary form, aligns with Elden Ring's portrayal. The game beautifully encapsulates this concept in its depiction of Lingrave's forest, or the outskirts of Rhea Lucaria Academy. These landscapes, reminiscent of the romantic ideals, encourage the pause to admire the beauty, invoking a sense of the sublime. Elden Ring draws profound inspirations from these concepts, forming a game that becomes an art movement in itself, an organic embodiment of these themes. Returning to Lingrave brought me face to face not just with beauty, but with a sense of freedom. There were no objective screens instructing my next move, no companions offer hints or spoilers about puzzles or paths, just simple text indicating Lingrave and a minimalist HUD. I had the liberty to wander anywhere without restrictions. That striking golden tree in the distance. Could I reach it? Yes. Could I venture eastward and explore whatever lays ahead? Absolutely. Yes. But be aware of the dragon.
That. Oh my god. I'm just gonna. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nope. Nope. No.
One impressive aspect of Elden Ring is its open-ended nature, allowing players to explore freely and still stumble upon numerous discoveries. The game doesn't impose a specific path. You can play it as you wish and still have a fantastic experience. The more you explore, the more you are rewarded. Everywhere you venture, there's something waiting to be found. A weapon, an armor set, or even a hidden cave leading to a boss fight that unlocks an entire quest line. There's no single right way to approach this game, especially in our first playthrough. Taking the time to learn the game organically, making mistakes, and overcoming challenges without focusing solely on obtaining the best gear truly enriches the experience. There was one day that I was watching Josh Tryface, and he was talking about immersing yourself in the game and embracing his journey. It is an incredibly rewarding experience. I completely agree with that. Don't optimize the fun out of the game.
When was the last time you did something in an MMO that wasn't efficient? What was it? I mean, as silly as that sounds, I used to genuinely have this idea of, it was beautiful. I would get home from school, we had this Skype chat going for like 2 years, it never even closed. There were so many people in the Skype chat, it never hung up. It would get so laggy, but we would keep trying to do it. When was the last time you logged onto a game, did something, and you knew that it wasn't efficient? Because, as they said, the creator of SimCity once said, given enough opportunity, a player will optimize the fun out of a game. Have you ever sat down to play a game and within about half an hour to an hour of playing it, if you're lucky, if you even get that far, you start to think, I should go on the wiki and work out the most efficient way to do this? Not the most fun way, not the most enjoyable way, the most efficient way.
So I reached my first grace, and I immediately took on the challenge of defeating the Tree Sentinel. Boss fights in Elden Ring are a spectacle in themselves. High-octane, adrenaline-pumping, and beautifully choreographed. The Tree Sentinel served as my initiation into the world of Souls-like games, and its initial difficulty level was quite intimidating. At first glance, I doubted my ability to defeat it. Its intricate moveset and fluid yet unpredictable movements made it challenging to anticipate attacks. Learning the right openings to strike was tough, especially as it became increasingly aggressive every time his health bar was depleting. The chaos ensued, accompanied by numerous deaths. I lost count after reaching 50.
He never did the double, but then when I went for it, he did a double, fucker.
But the game is not linear, so after these first few tries, I decided to explore, level up, and go back to it. This time I was stronger, and even got a summoning to aid me in battle. But even then, I was dying over and over and over again. But I was not getting tilted or mad. Actually, that never happened once throughout the entire game. I was just laughing or sometimes even admiring the way the boss killed me because the animations were so beautiful.
I see. Damn. Wow, that was beautiful actually. Not gonna lie, that was beautiful. Damn.
In Elden Ring, death is a frequent companion, an experience beyond what you might expect. However, with each demise comes a lesson. I found myself reaching a point where I could predict and dodge the Sentinel's moves effortlessly. Understanding the precise timings for dodges, realizing that sometimes moving to the enemy is the optimal choice, mastering aggression while discerning the right moments to heal. These lessons became ingrained. My focus narrowed solely to the Sentinel's animation, while my hands waited for the opportune moments to execute the right inputs, choosing between light or charge attacks. After dozens of deaths, I finally did it. My first real challenge in Elden Ring was finally completed.
Oh, you motherfucker! Ah! Holy shit! That felt great. Fuck yeah. Little piece of shit.
I felt exhilarated. My heart raced with excitement, and the sense of accomplishment was indescribable. I craved more, yearning for another challenging, aching to the one I just conquered. Surprisingly, this had only been the very first side boss, not even the main one. I was hungry for more, and fortunately, I wasn't disappointed. The combat mechanics in Elden Ring are truly exceptional. Each weapon I wielded had its distinct feel and impact. Take, for instance, the katanas with their bleeding effects, swiftly slicing through enemies, causing bleed damage, and the immensely satisfying sound of blood spilling as foes succumbed. The audio feedback, particularly when breaking an enemy's stance, or the immensely gratifying sound when impaling your weapon into adversary, ooh, that adds an extra layer of satisfaction to every encounter.
Fuck him up, please. Oh. Oh, get good, son. I want to kill all the knights because I want to see if those knights are gonna drop another set of armor. You hold it. Dude, the backstab in this game is so good.
Throughout my first playthrough, I collected numerous weapons, each boasting incredible designs. As I unearthed these treasures, I found myself constantly tempted to switch to the newly acquired weapon for my current one. However, there was an aspect I didn't quite enjoy as much. Often, to wield a new weapon, meeting its stats requirements was essential. For me, this meant frequent respecking just to use a specific weapon. I wish they had approached this differently because despite having amassed a vast arsenal, I barely used around 20% of it. Perhaps assisting Aiken to Resident Evil 4 Remake could have helped. For example, discovering a new shotgun could prompt the option to sell the old one and regain most of the currency invested in its upgrades. This way, players could freely choose their preferred weapons without feeling penalized for exploring. At times, my excitement for finding new weapons dwelled because I couldn't use them due to stat constraints. As I'm recording this video, I didn't experiment with incantations yet. I didn't have the time because I was having a blast using bleed builds and big swords, so I'm not going to talk about it because it feels unfair. Speaking of armor, while I found myself early in love with sets like the Carian and General's Radon, the sheer beauty of each armor set in Elden Ring is breathtaking. The intricate details etched into every fold of the fabric, textures and patterns adorning many sets, and the minute details that reveal themselves upon closer inspection are simply stunning. Although armor sets provide stats, there came to a point where the stats matter less to me. It was more about looking stylish, feeling cool.
But it all is so derpy. Oh my god. Go, tarnished, and become the Elden Lord. And this is the Elden Lord. Mom, we have the Elden Lord at home. Elden Lord at home.
With an expensive array of armor pieces and countless combinations available, the Elden Ring fashion scene has its own dedicated subreddit called Elden Ring. Witnessing the creativity of fellow Tarnish and their unique armor sets is truly inspiring, encouraging me to experiment with my own combinations. The Elden Ring community is always creative, and talking about community, my god, they are really amazing.
Something incredible ahead. Dude, this is incredible, yeah. This is really good. Dude, I think this shit will be alive pretty soon. Behold, dog. I love that everyone says behold, dog, and then you look, it's just a fucking, not a dog, of course.
Have you ever played Death Stranding? The game was centered around connectivity, a world that initially seemed desolated, but as you traverse it, offered some of the most serene yet oddly familiar landscapes. While delivering packages, the essence of connecting stemmed from objectives and messages left by players throughout their journeys. This approach made the seemingly empty world feel vibrant and alive. Witnessing challenges being overcome by tips and guidance left behind by other players felt remarkably kind. These players, having struggled in those areas themselves, took their time to offer warning or tips, wishing for other players to derive more enjoyment or avoid similar struggles. It's a simple yet profound beauty. In a gaming landscape where it's common to encounter criticism or judgment for not playing correctly, moments of genuine community warmth are truly heartwarming and wholesome. This sense of community is also evident in Elden Ring. Players can leave messages to assist others in solving puzzles, caution them about formidable adversaries, or even warn about unexpected surprises. Many of these messages have become memes within the community, yet finding one that mirrors your own experiences feels remarkably cool. Unlike Death Stranding, Elden Ring's world isn't empty, but the layer of community adds a vibrant dimension. The presence of other players' ghosts wander around the lands between, or even witnessing their demise in the boss battle.
One more, sorry. Oh my god, like, just knowing that those were other players, this is so funny actually.
All of that signifies a shared journey. Despite the struggles, it feels like a collective effort as other players push forward, conquer challenges in the lands between, alongside you, sharing the triumph of progressing through daunting encounters. The combat experience is immensely satisfying, and one of the contributing factors is the diverse array of enemies. The sheer variety is staggering, and while there are instances of encountering a few bosses multiple times, it didn't particularly bother me. This is because most of the time I found myself facing new enemies with unique movesets in different arenas. Throughout my entire playthrough, I made a point to confront every enemy in my path. Learning their attacks became a priority for me. But also, there was an addictive quality to these encounters. What might seem like a simple battle often transformed into an epic clash, taking down knights on horseback, battling giants chained to carriages, or even facing dragons descending from the sky, leaving a trail of fire that showcased their immense grace and power.
You are no match for me, dragon. Fuck you. Yes. Oh. You hear that? Yes. Oh, yes. Go! Behold! Sword, bitch! Oh my god, Jesus! Go!
And one lesson that I've learned is to never underestimate your opponent. I mean it.
Slowly. And it's gonna be painful. You're gonna get fisted to death. Ah, Todd. I thought you were better than this. Okay, it didn't hurt. Oh, Todd. I just let you hit me. Just so you can feel the taste of blood. Because this is the last thing you're gonna taste on your entire life, Todd! Get fucking fisted! Oh my... Oh my god, this is the Todd's final form!
So there I was, exploring the lands between, moving from place to place while navigating using my map. Something you constantly refer to. The map is really simple. Its rand-draw design maintains immersion. You don't have an extensively detailed map displaying every path or corner with numerous colorful symbols. No, it's not like a Ubisoft game that has a lot of messages like, oh, this is a side quest, or the bright red dot signifies a boss here. Instead, you encounter tiny little drawings that prompt a lot of questions, such as, what is this structure here? Or could that be a crater? The map conceals a great deal of content while preserving mystery and invoking curiosity in players. It reveals enough to maintain interest and allows you to mark areas for later exploration. It's one of the most enjoyable maps I have ever used in any game. And because I just talked about the map, it is worth mentioning that this game is huge. Like, I mean, really huge. Your map at the start looks like this. See? This. But then I found this trap chest that teleported me to there, and holy
What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Where am I? Oh my god, I'm so... The map is bigger! This is insane!
This game was so good. I was always relaxed while playing it, never rushing, just always exploring and being rewarded every single time. I leveled a substantial amount before finally facing the first main boss of the game, Margit.
Oh, the thing that I forgot. Summoning pool. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Holy moly. Look at this. Ooh. Oh, dude, this game is terrific, actually. Stunning it is. Let's go.
This battle is phenomenal. It's the first real challenge, especially if you skip the tree sentinel. This is the real deal. This boss essentially embodies what players can expect going forward. The game wasn't as difficult before reaching this castle section, but Margaret signals to the player that the game is just getting started.
Okay. Right.
Each of these main bosses features fantastical cutscenes, each one so memorable that you often find yourself admiring the beauty instead of focusing on the fight. The animations are meticulously crafted, invoking a dance-like rhythm as you learn to dodge and counter their attacks. An engaging exchange that sends waves of adrenaline when you successfully parry or invade their stunning yet audacious assault. The battles are cinematic, complemented by an epic soundtrack that intensifies the encounter, especially when facing demigods. In those moments that you sense the urgency and grand scale of the battle, you, an unknown hero, squaring off against a powerful, almost outwardly being. From start to finish, the game masterfully maintains this epic sensation, showcasing brilliant pacing and design. Margaret is the first one. Introduction to the main foes. You are in a very confined arena, surrounded by cliffs, where one wrong step can lead you to your fall. Margaret attacks are fast and has a wide range. You barely have room to dodge or even to retreat. Healing is almost life-threatening, as he can poke you from a distance or even dash towards you in seconds. As you're getting better at dodging his attacks, he starts to get even more aggressive as his health bar drains, to the point of summoning a hammer made of light, allowing him to have even more powerful moves against you.
Alright. Oh, the hammer. The hammer seems strong.
Warrior blood must truly run tarnished.
Okay, good.
Learning the timings and patterns was an amazing experience. And funnily enough, despite dying almost 100 times to the tree sentinel, I only died 12 times to Margaret. And that made me feel really good. All my resilience and patience started to pay off. As I was seeing my progress, my character growing stronger, it was a moment that I was just contemplating. Let it sink in. The feeling of getting better at something that you once was struggling, that you never thought you'd learn or even try. At that point, the Elden Ring magic had really captured me. After facing Margit, the game opens up to a platter of activities, numerous side bosses, lots of secret dungeons and secret quests abound. There is an abundance of weaponry to collect and select from, and the scale of the game seems almost infinite. With each passing moment of gameplay, the world expands, revealing more and more layers. Surprisingly, this expansiveness never becomes overwhelming. There's never a sense of urgency to just finish the game. Instead, the desire to explore further intensifies with each unfolding opportunity within the lands between.
When I start streaming, hell yeah, I thought it was the yeah, it is Castellanos. So, oh. Where? Oh, there. Oh, the boat lady. Holy shit! Run! Run! Motherfucker!
Have you ever wished to have a way to forget you played an amazing game so you can experience for the first time once again? This is one of those games that I wish I could do it for the first time all over again. Facing Margit and learn his swift attacks. Kill Godric first try once again.
That was so anticlimactic.
Or discovering the key to access the enchanting Lucari Academy and experiencing the awe-inspiring boss battle with Renala, particularly the second phase, amidst the sublime backdrop of the moon, embodies the concept of the supernature perfectly.
Please, don't kill me one hit. Alright. I'm sorry guys, I was so focused on this shit. Look at... Oh my god. Ah. Holy shit.
Exploring those breathtaking realms for the first time, delving underground to behold the cosmic beauty of the stars hidden beneath the lands between, or arriving at the capital for the initial glimpse of its colossal structures and intricate architecture while navigating through perilous streets teeming with formidable adversaries.
Double print screen, I don't give a fuck.
Getting one-shotted by General Radon as he falls from the sky like a meteor and completely obliterating my health bar.
Okay, wait. Hello? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what?
Receiving an invitation to join the Volcano Manor and accepting their task to ultimately face their leader, the Serpent God, Ricard. The battle against Ricard is exceptionally unique, providing a unique spear that unleashes devastating and relentless power when wielded.
Use that weapon, really? Holy. I love this shit.
Defeating Margit at the top of the capital, overcoming numerous failures against the colossal firing giant, and igniting the Earth Tree, only to awaken amidst the collapsed flowing ruins enveloped by a perpetual hurricane swirling at its core. And of course, having a really embarrassing first encounter with one of my favorite bosses of the game, Malekith, the Black Blade.
Hey, Johnny. Na sofrência? No, actually not. I'm having fun. Oh, wait! Oh, is that bitch? Is that guy?
Malekith is outstanding. His initial phase presents a challenge that's relatively more understandable. However, when he transforms from a simply less powerful hooded figure into a formidable threat wielding a massive magic sword cloaked in a shroud of dark armor, his stare alone becomes menacing.
Yeah, he's dope. Holy shit. He's fucking dope. And I'm gonna die. That was so cool! Oh, okay. That was so fucking dope. Holy shit. Wait, I'm healing! Oh my Jesus Lord! Oh, okay. Come. Oh. He's so fucking dope. Holy shit.
As the transformation completes and the cutscenes concludes, he launches into relentless dashes, leaps and flips, dealing rapid and consecutive blows, leaving hardly any room for you to even blink before enduring considerable damage. It was an intense battle, spanning across 2 stream sessions before I finally was able to manage to defeat him. At that point, he proved to be the most challenging boss in the entire game. The satisfaction that followed up landing the final blow remains to this day one of the most memorable moments for me in this game.
Really good. Okay, another one. Hello. Right in the butt. Oh, I missed. Just a dodge here. Ooh, that was a beautiful attack. Oh. I dodged that. That was great. Okay. Oh, the range. Okay, another one, just in case, just in case. Come. Let's see what he's gonna do. Okay, fine. Okay, nice. Ooh. Great job. Gonna do that. Ooh. Oh, dodge. Amazing. Another attack. Ooh, dodge forward, Jules. Okay, just wanna heal. Ooh. Oh, that was a great healing. 1, 2, delay. Okay, 1 flask. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, I have 1 more flask. That's fine. Fuck you. You are dead. That was really good.
There are countless memorable moments, numerous battles that initially appeared insurmountable. Yet, my perseverance consistently paid off. This continual loop of exploration, discovery, and combat is incredibly addictive. While this cycle seems straightforward, I'm amazed at how the game's pace never waned for me. Even when encountering difficulty in certain areas, I found alternate approaches that even eventually enabled me to conquer those same challenges. However, all things must come to an end. Following Malekith's defeat, I found myself teleported back to the capital. The once opulent city, adorned with magnificent structures, now lay buried beneath layers of sand. Its once golden hues had faded, overtaken by the fiery reds emanating from the earth tree. What was once a radiant, shining beacon had transformed into a blaze, saturating the landscape with flames whose ashes blanketed the entire lands between. This marks the final push, my ultimate endeavor to ascend and claim the title of Elden Lord. First on the list was Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. Once a friend, now an adversary that I had to confront. He wielded expertise and incantations, but after enduring numerous challenges, there was no power I couldn't face. I approached the fight with confidence, assured that victory would come easily. Despite initial struggles, it didn't take long for me to discern his weaknesses and swiftly devise a strategy to overcome the challenge.
Oh my Jesus, I almost died there again.
After defeating Gideon, it was time to confront the first Elden Lord. Initially, his title didn't invoke fear or trembling within me, but rather a sense of facing an honorable opponent. In mere moments, he displayed why he held such a prestigious title, and I was not disappointed in the least. I faced struggle.
Yeah, I was pressing now. Sorry.
Death. Yet, I persisted, continually pushing forward. Despite numerous failed attempts and countless deaths, I remained on the brink of success. Equipped with everything necessary to conquer this challenge, I persisted. It took me hours, but ultimately, every moment was worth it in the end.
Okay. Another one. Okay, no worries. We got this. Okay, okay, okay. Do that, do that, do that. What else? Okay. No worries. We got this. And shoot. Bestials. Oh. Alright. Wait. Okay. Ah, it's just so good to kill those guys. Feels so good.
All the adversaries that once still fear in me, all the dungeons with their immense challenges that I conquered. I now stand poised for the ultimate quest, the final push, marking the end of the beginning of my journey towards becoming the Elden Lord. Having prepared myself, I gazed into the radiant fog and finally confronted my ultimate challenge.
first run? Yeah, it's my first run. It's my first Souls-like, actually.
But that was something unexpected. Something I didn't know was happening. I had no idea that Radagon was the final boss. I was close to defeating him when someone in my stream mentioned that he was the last one.
That was a good try. Yeah, Radagon is... Wait, he's the last boss?
I immediately backed off, halting the fight. I couldn't bring myself to defeat him just yet. There was one last task that I promised to complete before taking on the final boss. A promise I made to the person who introduced me to this game. My dad.
Michaela, okay. Oh, hell yes. Right. This is it. Oh, you will love it. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, item. Can we get the item, please? Game. For the love of God.
Ever since my dad first fought her, he couldn't stop talking about it. The beauty of the battle. His attempts to describe and grasp the beauty he experienced. My dad wasn't one to understand or care much about art, but since playing this game, it's been delightful to see him delve deeper into this world, which is also mine. Art brings me immense joy. It's my passion, the air I breathe, and the life I give to my creations. As an IT professional, my dad has always been methodical, but now he's trying to comprehend the abstract. This boss was a significant reason and my primary goal since the start in this game. I made a promise that when I finally reach her, I'd inform my dad. He asked me to call him so he could watch my stream when it finally happened, even though he never watched my stream before. Thus, facing her became an incredibly special moment. This is why I save her for last. My favorite part of the game begins now. Millennia. As I hurriedly made my way out of the Earth Tree, I turned to my chat and asked, how do I get to Millennia? Swiftly, they offered their help, and in no time, we had everything set. I already had the medallions, so it was just a matter of using them to access the secret area through the elevator. With the chat guiding me, it didn't take long for me to finally reach Michaela's Tree. And I loved that this area was for me the hardest one of the game. I died few times facing those enemies, the side bosses, and of course the strongest enemy, gravity. Go, Jules!
Okay.
And those pieces of
Okay. I just got stuck in the tree!
But one thing I knew for certain, millennials awaited at the root. So downward I ventured, encountering formidable enemies and facing numerous deaths along the way. Despite the immense struggle, I managed to persevere. The roots drew nearer and nearer until finally.
Okay, so this is it, right? So this is where she is. Just to be sure. No, I'm not gonna enter. I'm not gonna enter. No worries. I'm not gonna enter. That's it. Okay. Right. So I'm just gonna clip this because I'm gonna send to my dad. But yeah. So yeah. I guess I found Millennia. And next stream, we'll be fighting her. Right? Hardest boss in the
I
game.
clipped that moment and sent it to my dad. He responded, and for the very first time in almost 2 years of streaming, my dad joined in. It had been such a long time since we did something together related to video games. Years had passed since he'd last watched me play while we sat together in the living room. That moment felt incredible. I was so happy, yet quite nervous. My dad had never watched my stream, never heard me speak English before, and never seen me play Elden Ring. It was my first time while he was on his 5th playthrough. The tension was palpable, but I knew I had to do it. Gearing up, I prepared myself as I venture into the fog.
Right. I waited for this for so long. Oh, there she is. Michaela is her twin brother. Best cutscene ever. Oh.
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I awaited his return.
Oh yeah, the other one was really good as well.
Heed my words.
This is my
I am Malenia,
my dad's favorite boss.
Blade of Mikola.
Oh hell yeah, let's go!
And I have never known defeat.
There she was, Malenia, the Blade of Mikola, the goddess of wrath, a manifestation of the sublime. She stands there, calmly adjusting her prosthetic arm, adorned with her helmet, radiating an unparalleled determination to fight. Her beauty contrasts sharply with the immense power she wields. The supernatural elements envelop the surroundings, witnessing flowers bloom and petals scatter across the arena, transforming the battlefield not into a canvas of blood, but into one painted with nature's beauty, harmony, and serenity. This boss fight is widely regarded as the most challenging among From Software's games, and I felt a surge of fear at the outset, especially considering the numerous times I had perished against previous bosses. I braced myself for hours of inevitable deaths and anticipated numerous exquisite yet demanding attacks and maneuvers. From the very beginning, I found myself marveling at the fight's sheer beauty. Her attacks were impressively clear in their telegraphing, yet exceedingly difficult to dodge. Precise timing was crucial. Every roll needed to be impeccably timed, and my skills had to be sharper than ever. Despite each subsequent death, I still felt unprepared for this challenge. The deaths continued to pile up, and this was merely the first phase. While I was struggling, my dad suggested changing tactics, utilizing a blade weapon paired with freezing grease, since Malenia was vulnerable to these two status effects. Taking his advice, I made a switch, and astonishingly, during my first very attempt using this new strategy, I could already see a significant improvement.
Okay, this is okay. Double cancel. It did much more damage. Okay. Come.
Even after reaching phase 2, I found myself repeatedly succumbing to defeat. It seemed for a moment that I had exhausted all of my options, all due to one particular move, an attack that was both deadly and astonishing. The beauty of the deadly waterfowl.
Okay. Oh, the delay? Okay. Oh, shit! What the hell? Okay, that was scary. Okay, wait.
This particular attack became the reason behind numerous deaths. I found it seemingly unbeatable, nearly undodgeable. Regardless of how far I positioned myself or how precisely I attempted to evade it, the attack unfeignedly struck me, swiftly depleting my health bar. My Linnea proved to be one of the most formidable challenges, and despite my efforts, I consistently met demise under the wave of her sword. Surprisingly, I persisted, and a memory sparked within me. I realized I had one more hidden ace up my sleeve, a move that could rival the might of the Machilla's blade, a beast I had kept concealed until this very moment. Oleg.
Oh, I did that already? Okay, so two-handed. Oh, I didn't do... I forgot the dagger buff, I know. But you know what? That's... Actually, let's do this. I didn't try that, right? We didn't try that yet.
There it was, the key to my success. Oleg was fierce and relentless, dashing and slashing all of his might upon Linnea. She was no match for both of us together. We were a force to reckon with. Even the waterfowl couldn't stop me anymore.
I'm dead. Oh my god, I dodged this motherfucker! Shit! Bitch! Fuck you! Okay, sorry. Oh my god, I dodged that finally. Fuck you. I hate... Okay, that was funny.
Oleg, much like myself, proved to be resilient. Together, harnessing all our combined power, we brought an end to Malenia's chapter once and for all.
Let's end Malenia for once and for all. You are dead! Hell yeah!
The true Lord.
Woo! Let's go!
It was finally done. There was nothing left that I couldn't overcome. After all those hours immersed in the Elden Ring, cherishing memorable moments and achieving remarkable feats, I stood merely a step away from attaining the title of Elden Lord.
Yeah, we got her.
Radagon seemed no match for me, especially after acquiring the blasphemous sword from Ricard. Even the Elden Beast were no match for me and Oleg. With all our might, for one last time, our final stand, the final push so everything could come to an end.
Just me and you. Oleg, this is it. Let's run. Ah! Hell yeah. Easy. Jump? Let's go. Oh, I need to jump? Really?
The fallen leaves tells a story. Tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord. What an incredible journey. Elden Ring stands as one of the greatest games I've ever experienced and will forever hold a special place in my heart. From start to finish, it was an amazing adventure reigniting the bond with my dad through gaming after so many years. This experience will always hold a cherished place in my memory. Full of care and passion, I will undoubtedly revisit the lands between from time to time as a fellow Tarnished who finally played his first Souls-like game. Well, that's it for today, guys. I truly hope everyone enjoyed this video, and thank you if you watched the whole thing. It always means the world to me. I put a lot of passion and effort into those videos, so feel free to give it a like and share with your friends. That way you will be supporting my work a ton. Also, don't forget to subscribe and comment. Tell me how was your experience with Elden Ring and Souls-like games in general, expanding the discussion even further, always with respect. So, yeah, thank you so much for being here. Stay awesome, stay safe, and don't forget.
I am Melania,
My dad's favorite boss.
Blade of Mikola.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
And I have never known defeat.
Me neither. Just kidding, I'm gonna get my ass wiped.